poles or in the desert areas, you're going to see stainless steel tanks. Okay, those are the two types of tanks. Each tank holds about 11.1 liters of compressed air, not oxygen, it's air. Okay, so 11.1 liters would last you easily about 1 hour to 1 hour 15 minutes, 1 hour 20 minutes. That's an average time. But that again depends on how you breathe. If you're breathing fast, if you're breathing hard, you're going to exhaust your oxygen. If you're breathing, taking long breaths, you're relaxed, your oxygen is going to last you longer. Okay? That's the cylinder. Now you can see the cylinder is connected to this wire part, or this thing hanging out, right? This is actually a regulator. Alright? This in fact is connected to your jacket, which is actually called a BCD. It's a buoyancy controlling device. I can inflate it and deflate it. Inflate it completely, okay, to the point that it's unsinkable. You can't, no matter how much weight you put on it, like not like a ton or 2 tons obviously, but like a normal 3-4 people can easily float on this, on a single jacket. And also I can remove the air. And that's my decision, like a diverse decision, how much you need to add or remove air. But this is all for your information. You don't have to worry about any of it. Just concentrate on this part, okay? This is your regulator mouthpiece. This is your lifeline underwater. You will be breathing in and out through this. Alright? And once it's in your mouth, obviously you don't take it out underwater. Right? You're going to take it out. The next breath you take is salt water. And that's going to cause panic. Right? This works on an on-demand valve system. Alright? So regulators usually are 2 types. One is a free flow, like your LPG gas stove. You turn it on, there's a non-stop flow. Non-stop flow coming. That is free flow. This is on demand, which means that I am asking for every breath. Only then I'm going to get it. Otherwise, it's locked. Alright? So breathing in and out from it is simple. Every breath in is like sipping from a straw. Just take a breath. Okay? And breathing out is like blowing out a candle. Okay? So long breaths in and long breaths out. If I breathe, you can even hear this on the surface. It's going to sound like. Cool, simple. And this is made of plastic, okay? But you will have to grip onto it with your teeth. You don't need to hold this throughout your dive. The inside part has a groove, okay? The skirting has a groove inside. You can grip onto it with your teeth, but not too hard, guys, because it's made of plastic. If you bite too hard, one piece is going to stay in your mouth, the rest is going to come out, okay? So grip onto it inside, and on the outside you need to form a seal with your lips, like make an O, right? There's a small trick I learned from an old diver from Egypt. He used to make these 3 sounds, okay? If you want to put the regulator in your mouth, it's like A, E, U. A is open your mouth, E is bite, is to wrap it, okay? So think about it, 3 sounds, A, E, U. And when the grip is on, make sure the grip side especially, you're not smiling, alright? Even for the photos and videos, there's no point of smiling. There's a big regulator in front of you, okay? At the best, you can probably smile with your eyes if people know it, yeah? So, yeah, again, make sure this seal is right, okay? Not like this. It needs to be a no, alright? And as front as possible. And some people I see, they wear it like this. This is wrong. Make sure the whole thing is inside and your lips are around it, okay? Once it's in, you can let go of your hand. Like once it's in my mouth, it's pretty firm, okay? There's a good grip on it. So it's not easy for it to come out unless and until someone's really pulling it out or you open your mouth. It's not going to come out, okay? In case if you're smiling or if your seal is not right, there's a chance of water getting in, alright? That we can manage underwater at whatever depth you are in. We don't have to come up for you to spit it out. There are 2 ways that you can expel water out of your mouth, okay? One is, if you have enough air in your lungs, just spit out, like, just spit out, water is going to come out from the vents on the sides. And regarding the vents, every breath out, you're going to see bubbles, okay? Don't panic, that's normal, that's your breath that's coming out, okay? And when you spit out also, the water is going to come out from the sides. You can cough, whatever you do in underwater, make sure this is in your mouth. You can cough into it, not a problem. Even if you guys are puking, let it go. puke into it, but don't take it out. Okay? Never ever take it out. Yeah. So one way to clear water out of your mouth is by spitting it out. The other way is all of your regulators will have a button here. Okay? This is called a purge valve, but you can just call it a button. Yeah. And I can just give a half a second of a hit. That's enough to push all the air out of your mouth. Don't go like. Don't do this. Along with water, everything else will come out. Okay? So relax, take a breath in, and one or at the max two. That's just more than enough for all the water to come out. Cool? Anybody has any doubts on this? Simple, right?
Yeah.
So remember, grip it with your teeth. Make sure the seal is right. Okay? Breathe continuously. In case if there's any water coming in, spit out or that's it. That's all about the regulator. Okay?
Just about.
Yeah.
When you press that, do you have to spit it out?
Yeah, understandably. Like, see, you
Or
don't
will
even
it
have to spit it out.
automatically?
Even if the water is in your mouth, you don't have to like swallow or spit out. Just by doing that, the air that's coming out from it, right, is going to push all of it. Like, it needs to find a vent, and in the end, it's going to come out from the side. But make sure you're not swallowing or you're not breathing in when you push this, right? Cool. Anyone else? Any doubts? So at the back. Are they not doing scuba? What? Lokesh bhai. Or scuba marta hai tara? Okay, cool. So, cool everyone? Okay? Cool. So along with this, you all will be wearing this, okay? This is a standard diving mask. This mask can be used for scuba diving or snorkeling or for free diving as well. But for now, for your scuba diving, I'll just let you guys know what needs to be done, okay? This mask basically is covering your face from above your eyes to below your nose. It's like a nice oval shaped circle which is forming around your face, okay? So things to remember when you put it on. First thing, make sure your hair is back. We don't want any hair between the mask and your skin because that seal will not be right and water is going to start flooding it. Cool? Yeah? So when you put it on, stick it against your face. Before that, push your hair back. Keep it like this. And when the mask is on your face, pull it up a bit, okay? So that the nose pocket which is covered is touching the bottom of your nose. So what I do is, put on the mask and then I just lift it up like this so that my nose is touching this part. Alright? That way my mouth has enough space. I can open my mouth and close easily. I can breathe in and out from my mouth. And also when I have the regulator on, I can grip onto it without any problems. Yeah? Understandable?
Yes.
Good. So, see, there are some problems that can happen. Not problems, situations, right? If the seal is not right with your mask, water will start coming in. That's natural, yeah? So, it's not going to flood in like a dam, like not immediately. It's going to be like a gradual increase in, like, you know, from here on, you're going to feel the water coming in slowly and then up, yeah? So, when that happens, we can deal with that as well without coming up. Alright? The trick is to stay calm, guys, okay, and to breathe continuously. Breathe. Remember, you have your oxygen with you, your air with you. Breathe. And when you take a breath in, what you guys need to do is either 2 fingers or 1 finger, either of your hand, doesn't matter, okay? I usually use 2 fingers. So what you need to do is, the mask, you have the frame of the mask, right? On top of the frame, you just need to press it a bit. You don't need to pull out the mask. If it's flooding and if you pull out, you can understand the water is just going to come up, yeah? So just press this frame of the mask on top so the seal below is a little bit loose. And at the same time, you need to blow out from your nose. So if I blow out from my nose, you can see the mask moving. 2 fingers, any 2 fingers, yeah? You see the mask moving, right? That's me pushing out the water or air right now with my nose. The main thing is, you guys need to stay calm. Stay calm, breathe continuously, okay? That's the first rule of scuba diving. The golden rule of diving is you never ever hold your breath. You have to breathe continuously. There's a serious reason, a medical reason in fact. Think if I take a balloon and go underwater, because of pressure, the balloon is going to become small. Yeah? The same thing if I take a balloon and fill it up with air underwater and bring it up, the balloon is going to expand to a point that it's going to burst. Yeah? So think same thing with your lungs. If you hold your breath at a certain depth and come up, your lungs are going to expand to a point that you'll have a lung overexpansion injury. Yeah. So remember this. Breathe continuously. Okay. Concentrate on your breathing. If there's any water, do this. Or if there's any water here, just blow out. Cool? Okay with the breathing and the mask parts? Yeah. Cool. Since we've got all this on our face, we can't talk underwater, right? So we got to communicate, but we have to use hand signals for it. Yeah? So this means okay. Alright?
Yeah.
This doesn't mean super, this doesn't mean anything else. This is okay, it's a question and an answer. While diving, your diver might show this. This doesn't mean that he's okay. He's asking if you're okay. Right? So if you see this, if everything is fine, just show this. Are you okay? I'm okay. Are you okay? I'm okay. If there's any problem, this means problem or I'm not okay. Yeah? You can point out problem with the mask. Draw water in my mouth like this. Okay? Cool? The simple. Okay? Not okay. Right. If you want to go up, show this. This is not thumbs up. This means you want to go up. Don't show some other diver like this and show some other symbol. They'll get confused. Okay? So just remember, this is you wanting to go up. Okay? And this is you wanting to go down. If you're comfortable, mask is perfect, breathing is right, everything is fine. Show this, your diver will take you deep. But we're going to not take you deeper than 12 meters. Okay, that's a standard depth for scuba diving. So coming to the last part, guys, when everything is fine.
How much
you're-
time does it take to come on the surface from 12 meters?
From 12 meters? See, there's a rate that we need to follow. We can't shoot up like a balloon. Okay? We have to come up slowly.
Gradually.
So rate of ascent is about 9 meters per minute.
Per minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
1.5
Like, think, you take a breath, and you see the bubbles. Naturally, you guys must have seen in the videos how bubbles come out, right? So, my way is I don't exceed the last bubble that's coming out. Like, I breathe out, I'll have a bunch of bubbles coming up. The last bubble that I'm leaving, right, I will not come up faster than it. Because your lungs are more important than your breath. At that moment, you have to take care of your lungs also, right? So, don't breathe fast. Even if you want to come up, there's a certain rate that you will come up, but that's not a cause to worry, okay? Cool? So when we go down, right, when everything is fine and you're going down, you're going to feel a pressure change in your ears, right? It's very similar to how we feel in the flights. But on the flight, the air is decreasing, the pressure is decreasing, over here it's increasing. You need to equalize the pressure, without which you can't go deeper. You should not descend further, otherwise you're going to rupture your eardrums, okay? There are 3 methods. Fastest and the easiest method is to pinch your nose and blow out from your pinched nose. Okay? You all can try right now. Just pinch your nose and blow out. Your ears will open. All of you, it's happening?
Yeah.
Happening for everyone. Okay? And remember not to blow out too hard, okay? Because you don't want to force anything in your body. If you blow out too hard, slight bleeding might happen over here. Alright? So just pinch, blow out. As soon as your ears open up, let it go. Blow out as in breathe out. Close your mouth and breathe out. Your ears are opening up. What do you mean? Yeah, like a pop. Both your ears are. No, hold your